So this one, I grabbed it and I was like, please, I'm trying to work.
Oh, Miss Glossier,
God.
Fleur.
Just the hottest guy in your high school that you wanted to
root around.
Root to Rudy. We found a dupe for Lady Gaga fame.
Some of these fragrances lately, what are we doing?
I know, girl.
My pockets can't handle this.
I know. That's why we wanted to include it for the sale.
You scare me.
Can you believe it?
Charlotte Tilbury and Laura Mercier and Bobby Brown all in one episode.
Shocking. Yesterday and today, did it as primer, as if I did a blotting paper on my nose, like any oil, anything gone.
Wow.
The real news tonight at 11.
Good news. She's not dead.
Good news.
You may not realize that you're judged by the way that you look. Today, you can brush your way to sheer beauty. Let me show you how.
Oh my God.
Can you bless me with something?
Money-wise.
Money-wise.
Could you suck it? Girl. God. I
can't believe you did that.
I can't believe I did either. Because I knew I was going to laugh and it was an air pocket in my throat and my drink just came right out of my mouth and hit the floor like a wet octopus.
Kevin took a sip of a really carbonated drink but he didn't want it to ruin his lipstick, so he threw it back. So I think that's why, girl, because it went down. It passed everything and hit the back of your throat. And it's really carbonated. And then I started laughing because of the way he did it. And then I look away. I go to turn and walk away from you. And I just hear. And I hear it hit the floor.
Imagine a giant ball of water hitting the floor and the sound that makes.
Because it's on the hardwood floor.
Yeah.
Like a wet octopus.
It was really a wet octopus.
Oh my God. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Beautiful and Bothered. Shall we address the sty in the room? They're going to ask.
Oh, yeah, they don't know. I forget.
No, they'll know on Patreon in about 2 weeks. But
2 weeks. Oh, you're saying 2
maybe
weeks.
Next week, too, yeah.
I do have a sty, hence the glasses. It was really, really bad.
It was rough. It was rough.
Girl, my eye was shut.
Yeah, it was swollen.
And it was almost like a little T, though, because the way my eye shape looked, it looked more angular. And I was like, why do I not hate her?
Yeah.
Because it looked like my eyes were like a whole different shape.
More
and I was like,
almond. Yeah.
I was like, who is she? I was like, I want to put some liner on her now. And I found out I could put makeup on, but it's like you just have to take it off really well. And I'm like, well, I'm not trying to add to the issue here.
No.
I might be wearing these.
We don't know how long
this will go on for.
Yeah. Today's episode, I have to say, I am very excited about this because I feel like you and I have done between just Purchase or Pass we did, which should be coming out next week, as well as shopping in person. We have found a lot of new things and tried a lot of new things that we went shopping at a new Sephora by us recently. And then I should have, tamed myself more, but I did more than I wanted to because I was like, oh yeah, the sale's coming up. So a lot of the stuff in this, I'm going to be dropping coin on because it's the Sephora sale 2025 starts April 4th and ends the 14th.
And multiple uses.
Really?
Yeah, the sale is always multiple uses.
Oh, cool. We've talked about it before. That's one thing Sephora's got to step their pussy up is the fucking rewards program. Because Mama, when we were in there the other day and I dropped coin, which we'll show you what I dropped it on. It was like a $350 order and I had multiple $10 offs and they don't let you use more than one together.
Yeah, Ulta, you could stack it up till I think
I've gotten like $200 off Ulta before.
Yeah.
Remember that one time?
Amazing. Oh my God.
It was like $260 and then the total was like 40 at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, but I'm like, girl, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference?
You're going to let me split it up into 2 transactions and do both? Or what's the issue here? Just let me use it all at once.
Yes.
I'm going to use them both anyway.
Yes.
You're not making the money on the stuff anyway. I'm going to get the same money off.
Totally.
So what's up? What's going on?
Because how do you get $10?
For 500 points. You got to spend 500 to get 10.
500 points at Ulta would be like $50.
They do triple points on everything that you're buying every other week. So
and Sephora is a point for $1.
I think it might be like for Rouges, it's like 1.5 points per dollar.
Okay. Jesus.
Thanks.
So this is our picks for the Sephora sale. And my God, do we have good ones. I feel like we have really good picks, especially a lot of fragrances, girl. Are we entering our fragrance era?
I think I've been in mine.
I had to catch
I think
up.
the train is finally coming back to the station to pick you up.
I
And
know.
I'm telling you, grab my hand, come see the wizard.
Hold my hand, everything will be okay.
Ironically, it was not. So you lied.
And we really have been going hard with like fragrances because I think it started a couple weeks ago. We did a blind fragrance smell test with the Sephora Favorites fragrance kits. I was blindfolded. You gave me them. I guessed what they were. I ranked them, so on and so forth. But even before that, I feel like I've been getting into it more, and we have just discovered so many fragrances, and I feel like the sale is the time to buy them, because when are you going to get a mondo percentage off a purchase like this? There were so many more things we could have added, but we have a time limit here that I will include a link to maybe like all of our picks, like things like that we've talked about, but like the Rare Beauty Brow Pencil, if you love that. But we're not going to keep talking about the same thing. We kind of wanted it to be a little bit of either exceptional, like you need, or especially because of the money, or because it was like a little new and exciting. Yeah. So let's dive in. Like I said, we have a lot of fragrances. You want to take it away? Yippee-ki-ya!
So first we have the Fleur Missing Person Eau de Parfum. This is stunning. If you like a sheer warm fragrance, this is definitely like the one for you. And it's very, I would say it's more like
jealous.
I feel like it's great on everyone because it's so sheer and it warms up to your body chemistry. So it's skin musk, bergamot nectar, and blonde wood. Warm and sheer. So it's like a slightly spicy fragrance. And this is like, I don't even know how to describe this because
it's really
it
light
feels
and pretty.
Very like a genderless scent. So it doesn't feel like it's too overly hyper feminine floral.
Yes.
And it's not masculine. It's right, that perfect like in middle of the road. I think anybody of any age can wear this too. So this is like a very timeless fragrance where it's not like it's Guerlain Shalimar where you're like, you smell dead.
Yes, heavy.
Sorry for the Shalimar lovers. I'm sorry.
Shalimar. Timothée Shalimar.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it's very light and pretty.
I have it on now, and even it just smells like you're freshly out of the shower. That's what this gives. I love it.
Because when we did our fragrance, the Sephora favorites, we had the voucher, and I ended up getting a different one that wasn't on the voucher. It was kind of an iteration of something on the voucher, and then you got this. And have you ever had a full, or were you like re-upping?
I never had a full size because I was like spending $100 on a 1.7.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, like, all right, I'll do it with the next sale. And I always forgot, and I only had a travel size.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is amazing now that I have one.
So pretty. And then, next up, you guys, so in that Sephora favorites, I fell in love with Prada Paradox, and we were there, and I smelt it, and I really did love it, but I would say it was like, just a scotch less sexier than I wanted. It was a little like it got there. It was feminine sexy, but it wasn't androgynous sexy, like you're saying, that middle. Yeah. And my eyes lit up because I was like, I didn't realize they came out with an intense version of it. And some intenses can go wrong.
South
Girl.
For the winter.
Remember we were just in Ulta Burberry Goddess intense. So disappointing because Burberry Goddess is beautiful.
The Born in Roma. You love the Born in Roma, but the Born in Roma, like the new intense version, nasty boots. Who's that nasty girl?
Who's that nasty girl? So this one, I grabbed it and I was like, please, I'm trying to work. And I grabbed it and I was like, please, 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 be what I wanted you to be in my head. Please.
Desperation.
Oh, girl, it is so
it
stunning.
It's gorgeous.
Let this speak volumes. I think one of the first perfumes I bought in 6 years, the last one I bought was in London, was that Scotch and Soda cologne. And so this one, at first I bought the 3 ounce. I was like, let's do this. Let's go, girls. And oh my God, this is another one. You gotta go in and give this a smell.
Jasmine, amber, and moss as the keynotes. What about this made it interesting when I was reading like the description? Oh yeah, this is because it's in another fragrance coming up that it says ever so slightly the Jasmine Ambro Fix, which is, and it's trademarked.
Oh.
A moss blend together, creating a floral and ambery signature scent that explores a femininity that's powerful and delicate, whatever.
Yeah.
That it's like they have like a trademarked thing
Wow.
with the amber that they use. That's
Yes.
a moss blend.
Yes. Because that's what I learned from the smell test episode we did on Patreon was like, I love when ambers or woods are blended well with florals, but when it's good, it's great. It's great. When it's bad,
it's wet octopus hitting the floor.
When it's bad,
Yeah.
they're fighting each other, and it's like, so that's so interesting that maybe they like got, because that's how I would describe
that
this.
is my favorite version of this. I liked Paradox, but this is stunning.
So sexy. Oh my God. This was what I bought. Ooh.
Next up, this is one of my favorites now.
This
going
is
on for a
amazing.
very long time, and it's making me a little nervous because it's the Ellis Brooklyn Myth, and it's already on sale on the Sephora website. So I don't know what's going on, but I hope our discount, I think it stacks on top of sale, which is great, but hopefully it's not out of stock. So this has
What
notes
discount?
of the thing we're doing this for the
Sephora
Sephora sale.
But you said
If it stacks because this is already on sale.
I was okay because when you said our discount, I thought you were referring to something else on, and then we said on top of this, I thought you meant the sale. So I was like, or on top of that. So I was like, what are the dude, share? Yeah, okay. You mean the discount also works with
the sale items.
Okay,
so
this is you talk about androgynous, maybe even leaning a hair more masculine.
Which is so funny for me because I feel like a lot of the fragrances from Ellis Brooklyn are typical, like kind of florally, whatever, but Myth. And then there's like a alpine forest one that I was like are so rich. But Myth is, again, almost like Fleur. Rich! Where it's that androgynous kind of feel. But I don't know. This one does it for me like Fleur does.
Yes.
But this is a little more... I don't want to say unique, but it definitely it's more complex.
Oh my God.
So the notes in this are ambrette seeds, jasmine petals, and musk. So lovely.
Very nice.
Who's that nasty girl? No, I love her.
Nasty girl. Okay. And then Ralph Lauren Polo number 67, new, just came out. This is what I'm wearing. This is the hottest athlete in your high school that we all wanted to.
And he smelled so good.
Oh! I want to put this on my neighbor.
He probably already. He was in the campaign for it.
Girl, I have a hot neighbor. I hope to God they don't listen to this, but I have a hot neighbor that we always like have on.
Could you imagine? Every
girl, she comes out, his mother comes, he's our age, by the way. I don't want to make his mother, like as if we're talking about it. He's our age. It is got to be late 20s. I don't even know if he lives there, but I'm skipping too much information about these people's lives. But anyway,
I don't think they're together anymore.
Yeah.
You're like, they fight a lot.
No, they're together. But hot neighbor, man. Whenever he comes out of the house, you and I are always like, oh, hello.
God, I'm like, Johnny, I need to leave immediately. I have business to tend to.
Because he gives these vibes, like a baseball player, hot, just the hottest guy in your high school that you wanted to like, my own
root around,
root to Rudy. Like that is this fragrance, girl. It's this is a cologne. It's so hot. It is like to die for. And we were saying, I don't like a lot of the polos. So this was shocking that this was like as good as it was.
Do you know what's the key notes in this are what shocked me even more looking this up? Guess what the first one is? Never heard of this. Sunflower.
Oh.
Bergamot and vetiver.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a spark of woods and citrus. So I think that's what makes it so like almost refreshing and like
refreshing. Yes.
So clean.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So pretty.
So guys, gays, theys, ladies, if you want your man, if you just want to,
and if you want to smell like this, smell like the hottest athlete from high school.
Absolutely. Show yourself some love.
Oh, Miss Glossier, Fleur. This is now I think the fourth version of Glossier You that's come out. And this has notes of Lang Lang, apricot skin, and ambrox. So this is another tie to that, like whatever.
And is it trademarked there?
No, so I think ambrox is actually an ingredient.
Oh, okay.
So I think it might be maybe similar to what Prada uses, but they have their own patented version of it. But this is so accented by woody cashmerean, which I was like, that's what it is. Because it's not just floral, especially with something just called Fleur.
Yes.
I was like, oh God, this is going to like stink.
Yes.
It is so fucking beautiful.
And am I right in saying this is like really summery?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Right.
Definitely.
So summery and like, oh my God, it's just like feels, I don't know. I feel like when we smelt it, I was like, I want to go to the beach.
Beach, let's get away.
They say what they're going to say. I know.
Have a drink, clink.
Found a bud light, which is like me. It's hot to come by the Patron. Oh, let's go get it on.
Is it 2, 3, leave a good tip? I'm going to blow all my money
and don't give 2 shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. This was just beachy and light and beautiful. Oh my God.
Yeah, I love this.
Oh,
I love the tour. Oh,
okay. So, if you guys remember,
that takes me back.
It really does. If you guys remember Lady Gaga Fame, the perfume, I loved it. We all loved it.
I still have it at home.
Girl.
I have my original bottle.
That's so crazy. It was so good. And heartbreaking that like it's gone. It's been gone for a very long time. We found a dupe for Lady Gaga Fame. I can't pronounce it.
This is YSL Libre Lou.
Libre Lou. Brand new from YSL. The perfumes from YSL, even some of the colognes, can be rough.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be rough.
And we were smelling all these, and I did it, and I said to you, I was like, it hit me. Hit me with your best shot.
We are really coming
through the roof, girl. What are we going to do?
Oh, well.
Yeah. And I said, I was like, close your eyes. Smell it. And I said, I was like, I'm going to make you go somewhere. I was like, the Fame. Dun, 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 which I did then. And girl, do you
remember the commercials
for this?
The commercials for Fame were so tea.
So good.
And I'm going to bring Fame when we buy this. I'm going to bring Fame so we could smell it with this. I do think this is a little more fresh than Fame.
Yes. It's slightly lighter.
Gaga's was a little more rich and deep and almost like that velvety kind of texture. Like it was very rich, but it was sexy. And
it was almost jazz clubby.
Yes.
That level of that
smoky,
depth to it.
Little smoky on there.
So take the smoke out of this. You're still in a jazz club, but in the smoking section or the non-smoking section. Yeah. That's how I would compare.
You're marvelous Mrs. Maisel walking into the jazz club. You are clean, put together, and nice.
Have you ever watched that show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I love that show.
Oh my God.
I never finished it though.
You know what's crazy? Neither did I. I was on season 4, didn't watch season 5 or something.
So you got to the point with Jane Lynch?
Yes.
When she calls
I think so.
Alex Borstein, and they're staying at the summer camp, and they give Alex Borstein the phone, and then it just pans to her.
Yes.
She always wore like a turban. She was supposed to be like, I don't know, of that time period. And the camera pans, and Jane Lynch is just holding the phone. I think her assistant is holding the phone for her because she doesn't want to touch it. And it just cuts to her, and she goes, "Why do you live here?" Because it was like a dump. Like when Jane Lynch came on that show, it was really, really good.
Amazing. And I never finished it though.
I know, I gotta finish it. I might start it over from the beginning with Casey.
He's never seen it.
No.
Oh wow.
Anyway. So but yes, you're totally about 75% less of that heaviness.
Because I wonder what were the notes in the Fame? Because this has green mandarin, bergamot, and orange blossom.
Yeah.
And I want to say in this one, there was definitely apricot.
Okay.
And saffron, I think. I can almost picture like weird belladonna. Or because I remember her going in every interview, belladonna, orchid. Saffron, incense, honey, and apricot were in Gaga's Fame. So it's that same kind of feel with the citrusy apricot versus orange blossom, but this is a lot more fresh, a lot more inviting.
Yes.
And it's more wearable for like everyday, like office wear. But these are like some of these fragrances lately. What are we doing?
I know, girl.
My pockets can't handle this.
I know. That's why we wanted to include it for the sale, guys, because these fragrances are like exceptional and unique. That perfect balance of androgynous but masculine, feminine, sexy, light. And we have such the range of what we like that I feel like it's perfect when we always recommend the whole breath. It's not like we have the same taste.
1,000. And when we do agree, you better get it. And you better
get out. Yeah, girl. So this, girls, Fame dupe. Fame dupe. Are you enjoying Beautiful and Bothered? Not feeling so fresh? You should subscribe to the Beyond Bothered Patreon, where we'll freshen you right up. We will. We'll freshen your makeup up. If you guys like Beautiful and Bothered, whether you've been a fan since the beginning or you're new here, make sure to check out the Beyond Bothered Patreon. It's like a whole nother world over there where you guys get after shows every single Wednesday of the month where we talk about everything from Overflow from here. We open PR in real time. We talk about our first kiss.
We talk about everything that doesn't make it into the episodes that sometimes we want to talk about, but for time's sake, we can't.
Absolutely.
So when we talk about, when we get heated about our favorite TV shows that we're watching at the moment.
And let's just say maybe the tea's a little spicier every now and again because we don't have to worry about the people we're talking shit about watching it. So there's that. So there's after shows every single Wednesday. And then the last Wednesday of the month is a full bonus episode. So full length bonus episode. And then with the beauty tier, you guys get all of the podcast stuff plus beauty videos every single week with, at the end of the month, a full beauty tutorial, like over 2 hours, that is anything from us doing new makeup to answering your questions about skincare and makeup and hair care in real time. It's just so beyond worth it over there.
Beyond worth it.
Beyond worth it. If you head over there right now, you will have enough content to last you probably 6 months.
All exclusive content. So this content gets posted nowhere else. This is just for you when you go into those tiers. So enjoy it.
So check out the link in the description box to head over to the Beyond Bothered Patreon and start having some fun, girl. Ooh. Okay. And then I included just generically the Sol de Janeiro fragrances if you are a real light gal, almost body misty to stock up. And then also, I believe I said it when we talked about it, but what the hell is the other blue one?
76.
Number 76 is amazing for men as well.
That is one of the most incredible scents that it's more unisex.
Yes.
And they don't market it as such.
I know.
Very silly.
I know. Any of these recommend, love. And then you included the Delicia Drench shower oil.
This is so good. And now this is like the 59 scent with that like orchid vanilla. But there's something about this when it heats up in the shower and then how my loofah smells the next time I like smell, and I don't even have it on there yet and it lingers on there, but on the body, it is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Layering the cream after a shower.
Yeah.
I mean, this shower oil is by far one of my favorites though, because it doesn't leave my skin feeling dry when I get out and I use this all winter.
Yes.
Because the pink one was supposed to be like a retinol dupe where it was supposed to have like nourishing ingredients. But this right here is Miss Big. I need her in Miss Big Costco size. It is so beautiful. And it's only $26, I think, for the body wash.
Oh, great.
It's not that expensive and you need a little amount.
Nice. Alrighty, next up we have the Fenty, the Rich One shampoo and conditioner. So funny. I mean, going back, God only knows, we did the whole Fenty episode and then talked about how they sent me the hair the next day. And both of these are empty. I just putted them in the shower. And I don't know. I'm not a big, I guess I've never been precious about my shampoo and conditioner when I have my natural hair. When I was blonde, it was like the difference of going bald or
hair.
Not. Not my wig.
Not your wig.
Not my wig. No, I meant my brown, my natural color. When I was my wig. When I was blonde, I obviously, it was the difference of being bald or not. So it was the difference of needing a wig. So I was like, that was very different. That's where
you get, when you do treatments to your hair,
I was reviving it, if you will. And let me say, even in the process of I got these at the tail end of me being blonde, and she was probably at her worst, obviously. At that point, I had been blonde for like a year and a half, platinum. And the shampoo is so not stripping at all, where your hair doesn't feel squeaky and dehydrated afterwards. Both of these smell, again, so good, like the experience in the shower. And then the conditioner was like unbelievable at hydrating my hair. So then even after at this point, I'm definitely all grown out and back to my natural color, but I still am like, so, I don't know. It was like to the point that I was like, I know how well it works because of how it revived my blonde and this sensorial experience in the shower. I was like, I don't want to give that up. We have so few little luxuries in life.
That's why. Miss Delicia Drench. What
Yeah,
what I
girl.
like stays in the shower.
Absolutely.
It is me time.
Yes. And maybe because my ADHD, I'm always someone that right before I get in the shower, I'm like, like, I want to do this. Like, and then when I'm like, I'm waking up. Like, literally, I am
Love
in
drug
that
in the
shower, girl.
just spinning.
I am in that shower like I am in a fucking Tresemme commercial with the water, like, dripping on my breasts. Like that level of like joy in the shower. So I was like, I don't want to give up that experience.
No.
And let it speak volumes. Like if I'm repurchasing something over probably having, I don't know, 10 shampoo and conditioners in my beauty closet from PR, but I'm like, I want these again because they were that good. So if you're looking to try something new, these are it, man.
Okay, and then next up we have the Drunk Elephant, the Erase Milky Micellar Water. I know y'all have let me talk about this at nauseum, but like this is by far one of my favorite products. Eyes, lips, face to clean it. Just shake it up. It is so hydrating, strips down makeup. It's great to get off like really anything.
Yes.
I absolutely love this. I use it even after the shower to make sure my face like and my eyes are super clean. So clearly I didn't do that good of a job.
And you made me fall in love with this when you introduced it to me. I think when we did the Patreon video of the big answering everyone's questions for like 2.5 hours, like on us. And it was a big skincare section. And you brought me a bottle of this. And yes, man, it's like, because sometimes I don't always want to use my Glow Recipe AHA and BHA if I'm like more on the dry side. I don't want to do that every day. But other times I just in the morning, I want to like make sure I get the pillow off my face, or even after I wash my face, if I have a lot of makeup on, I want to double check that I like got every drop of it off. And this is so hydrating. And it's funny when you even told me this was a micellar water, I've only ever used, which I'll admit it, Garnier, which listen, she does the job, but I've only ever used micellar waters of that caliber, if I will. And I was like, oh, okay, this is a little like she's taken my moisture with her. Like, so I was always kind of afraid of micellar waters, which is why I was gravitated towards toners. But this one, man, it's like the feel of a toner with, girl.
Because Drunk Elephant, I know Tiffany Masterson, the founder, she's the founder and CEO. She never believed in like the toner step because she thought it was kind of unnecessary, where this hydrates and tones. So I love that it's kind of like that 2-for-1.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Oh
my God.
We talk about this picture.
That is very sexy.
The Fenty Pre-Show Glow. My God, if you're not new here, I've talked about this in every recommendation video we've ever had. But let me tell you, I haven't had her. I've been out of it for like a month and a half. My skin reflects that, because even to this day, bitch, if I don't have like the I don't have the patience to like, or I don't know, the ability to go, let me carve out 20 minutes of my night to like do a baby facial, Drunk Elephant, or whatever. Like, I think about it when I'm in the shower, I want this right there, and then wash my face and I go, oh, I haven't done that in a week, let me do it again. It's all I gotta rip off all in one.
It's gotta look at me in the eyes.
It's gotta be girl, she gotta be like. And even that being said, anything else I've had, physical exfoliators or exfoliating pads, since I've been out of this, it just doesn't do the same thing. With that goddamn mitt, this Pre-Show Glow once a week, my skin is like a baby's ass. And this is the first time being out of this for a month and a half, that in a while, even doing all these other exfoliating products, I am so much more on the combo leading dry side now, that even still all of it, I put something on and I can see little baby dead skin. I'm like, not on her watch. She would never leave anything behind. So, and I have repurchased this 7 times. I'm not even kidding.
And you need the smallest amount of that liquid because it's small.
It's small, but it lasts me at least, if you use it once a week, it lasts a couple months. It's the best chemical exfoliator.
And then this is one of my favorite serums. It's the Glow Recipe, the Strawberry Smooth BHA AHA serum. This you could use as a spot treatment, all over treatment. This is by far one of my favorite acne serums that actually works within the night.
Yeah.
Literally one use of this and my skin was already like, my breakouts were starting to heal over already. This is by far like hands down my favorite.
And it's funny because we've talked about so many so many Glow Recipe serums, and we love a lot of them, to be honest with you. But I feel like this made it because you've been favoring her recently because your skin's been whacking out a little bit.
Yeah, a girl.
The sty.
Show me the sty.
But not even that. Like all the times I've known you, like you don't really break out. Like, but you've in a certain, like I would say the past 3 months have been getting little like 1 or 2, but they're stubborn and they're bigger than normal.
Yeah.
Like, and so this has helped a lot.
This has been a life saver. Yeah. So I actually
a leaf saver? You said a leaf.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I'm gaslighting. Maybe I heard you wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this is a lifesaver.
We're going to find out.
We're going to, she's saying
ask the audience.
I just ran out too, so I need to actually pick up another one of these for the sale. I'm like,
but I'm the same way. Very rarely do I put this all over unless I really do feel like I'm congested or whatever the case is. But I love using it as a spot over something that I feel a brewing. Like,
girl, I wish I could put it on my eye.
Yeah, girl. Okay, I just thought of this. I threw this in, especially because of, was it last week? Yeah, the answering your makeup mistakes and skincare questions. Someone mentioned that with oily skin, that they were nervous of cleansing balms, and we went into detail all about how, like, do not fear cleansing balms. Now's the time to get your Elemis cleansing balms at Sephora because they will be off. It's just the best cleansing balm. It's the most luxurious, beautiful experience. I included the yellow, which is the original. And then I personally love that scent. But if you don't want to get the fragrance free, I also love the green fig. That's like kind of newer-ish, and my God, that one is like lighter than the yellow.
Interesting.
You've used the green fig recently.
Really?
Filmed some. I mean, whatever.
Oh,
yeah, we did makeup for something, and
the only one I don't like is the rose, the pink one.
Never.
Girl, Miss Havisham.
Rose. It's that rose.
It's dead rose.
Disgusting.
It's old wilted roses.
So it's just now is the time to get your cleansing balm. And then off the top of my head, these were the things that have really been standing out to us, or that are like of a certain price tag that you want to kind of, other than that, I'm thinking of things I've been like loving skincare wise. And I mean, there's always your Glow Recipe avocado cleanser, any of the Glow Recipe serums that could work for you. There's the Murad retinol serums I love. And I also will give a shout out to the new It Cosmetics Confidence in a
barrier cream.
Confidence in a barrier cream. And I think I love the Confidence in a cream, the yellow, but this one has like, it's almost like a night cream, but with slightly more gelish consistency. So if you have oily skin and it's like a hybrid where it could really not congest you, but still be heavy enough to be a night cream. It's what I've been using at night. And I honestly feel like I might even bust it out under makeup one day because I am drier than I will admit.
Like to admit.
Yes. And, but I feel like because of that gel under it, it really won't be slipping underneath, making my makeup like slip underneath, where the Confidence in a cream has that, that thing that I wouldn't use in a day.
The thing that you do, being a moisturizer.
Yeah,
girl. No, I know what you mean.
So I would even try that Confidence in a barrier cream. Is new and it's really, really beautiful.
We need to tell you guys something.
We have really exciting news. We are doing our first ever meet and greet.
Weird.
It
is officially happening on April 19th of 2025.
Yes, this coming April 19th, Saturday.
So that is Saturday, April 19th. We are going to be at Ulta. It is going to be the Park at Hamburg in Wayne, New Jersey. Oh my God.
Ulta Beauty.
We are going to be at that Ulta from 11 to 4.
Yes, 11 to 4.
We will be taking photos.
You can come, meet us, take photos, shop. Ulta is holding a giveaway while you're there. It's Saturday. You're off work, hopefully. And if not, you can plan ahead.
Yeah.
And come and meet us. Our first ever meet and greet, guys. Yeah. We are so excited.
They're going to have like a ton of brand reps there doing like, just if you need help for the day, like they're going to be there to help you while we're doing our thing, just doing our little meet and greet thing. So if you want to come take a photo, you want us to sign a shoe, you just come on down.
Yeah, girl. So that is Saturday, April 19th, 2025 at the Ulta Beauty.
The Park at Hamburg in Wayne, New Jersey.
We hope to see you there and finally meet some of y'all.
Oh my God. Exciting.
On to makeup, we have the new Bobbi Brown. There's going to be a couple things on here from brands that might shock you. The Bobbi Brown pencils, girl. We got these, and I included a bigger photo of the tip. It's more of like a long rectangle, so you can really get the hair-like strokes with the top. Beautiful pencil. And I think they're only to begin with are like 26, because we were nervous with Bobbi Brown.
I think 25.
Okay. Yeah, and fucking $31 for a brown. That's what we thought. And
that's how they normally were.
Yeah.
They were normally like 30 plus.
So this I have to and the shades. That was the other thing. The shades,
amazing.
They have all the browns are cool. I've never even seen where it said like light cool brown, medium cool brown. Then it had a universal red, which was stunning. And then there was 3 shades of blondes. You look
gray blondes. Clientele.
Yeah, girl.
No, there was 4 blondes, 4 non-blondes.
Yeah.
There was, I have to say, I was like surprised that these were good. And also the shade range was good.
I've been using it nonstop.
Really?
Yes, I love it. I really do. So if maybe something in Rare Beauty didn't work for you, and I will say after I dyed my hair back to brown or went back to brown, I never bought a brown Rare Beauty. So I only ever had my taupe. And so that's why I've just been organically trying. Yeah.
Which was taupe.
Yes, which was their taupe, because their blonde was Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese whiz. Like I was like, get out of here. So I've been gravitating towards other brow pencils, and for a traditional brow pencil, this has been it, man.
Yeah.
With the sale nonetheless, and the shades were amazing. And if you're mature, even gray hair, I love that they did that gray blonde. It's perfect. Girl. Okay. Next up, I can't believe I'm saying this. I know. This is the first thing I have ever even purchased. I already purchased 2 from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know what their eyeshadow, what are they called? I don't know.
You're obsessed with them, so you tell me the name.
The Charlotte Tilbury, their 9-shade palettes that they just came out with, 6 shades. This is the first round. When we were in Sephora, and I think we talked about it next week's episode is going to be a purchase or pass soon. And we were on the fence about these because A, Charlotte Tilbury shadows, B, what is the formula going to be? It's going to be half shimmers. But even I believe on that episode, we were like, but the color stories are like kind of sickening. And sickening, no? And then we saw them in person. And let me tell you, there's 6. The 3 here are the only ones in store because they're the safe ones. And then the 3 more bolder ones are online only. Charlotte Tilbury and Sephora.com. But I bought the bottom one here, the pink, and the middle one, because it's like the cool tones, and it gives me almost that Mario one everyone was fucking eating up.
The moonlight.
Yeah. Can't fight the moonlight. That fucking, like, so it gave me that where it's like gray blues and cool transitions. And the shimmers in this I was walking around the store looking at, and I was like, I'm gonna come because it was that beautiful. So and our other qualm, I believe, on the purchase or pass episode is that these are $60
for a little square,
girl. So
they're smaller than I thought.
Yes. So I have no self-control, and I already bought 2, but because I wanted them immediately. But I'm gonna order.
Did you even use them yet?
No.
So why did you need them?
Did you make that? That's what that gave. Did you? Can you sew?
No.
Yeah. Did you sew that?
No.
I might. I'm gonna use it on the 3rd. Just
are you? No. You know what you should do? You should use these when you make that video about every high end foundation. When you compare them, finally.
Listen, I will kill you. I will fucking poop in your other eye, and then you'll really swollen eyes, and then I believe the top one dissuaded me because the all of the mattes were too warm, which was annoying.
Oh,
girl.
These are the 3 I want.
Girl, and of course, these are online only because God forbid we have fun anymore. I'm going to light a cigarette up in this studio one day and talk about how nobody wants to have fun anymore. Like, put these in store. You have all your other crap. We have 97,000 fucking lipsticks on the Charlotte Tilbury gondola.
And do you know
no one
how
touches.
many people would kill for the blue palette because there's no colorful palettes in Sephora anymore? It's all neutral.
It's
put these
Sephora.
in.
It was probably Sephora.
Oh, yeah,
told her she couldn't put them in. It wouldn't surprise me.
They say what you can and cannot
Girl.
put in the online only business is what they buy into. They
Yes.
have to, the buyers need to literally buy their job buy for the
them
store
to sell. Like, get at look at those.
These are the best 3.
My God.
These are the best 3.
Even when I was pulling the pictures, I think the green has already even sold out on charlottetilbury.com.
And Sephora.com.
No. I should have seen this way. I should have ordered it.
Because I don't know, but like St. Patrick's Day I saw them promoting this around that, which I was like, it's not giving.
You think drunk Irish Megan is getting a $60 eyeshadow palette to go?
Well, it's sold out. They did their job.
I guess, maybe, girl. Who's wearing Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow to a St. Patty's pub crawl? That's like, I mean, maybe if you're ready to serve and work. If it's sold out, I will cry.
The green is sold out.
They better come. They're not gonna.
It's not going to be restocked before the sale.
Pissed,
and it's limited, so they definitely won't restock this.
I know, guys. So I'm definitely ordering the pink and the blue. I need that blue inside of me.
I saw swatches. I'm a little nervous. I don't think it gives what that is giving.
She's not giving what the girls are giving.
No, it's more gray denim when you get it.
Yeah,
I can't
we'll
wait.
See. But I'm gonna order the pink and blue.
So the pink.
But I was shocked at how beautiful the formula of all these are.
In tears. All right. Y'all already know the business. This is going to be 30% off. You better stock up. It's the Sephora Collection High Precision Liquid Liner. Not waterproof. I wish it was. It would just stay better because you even look at water or think about it, it's gone.
Yes. But it is so matte.
So matte and so much control in this type of liner.
Yeah.
And I mean, so many other brands make something like this, like CoverGirl and Revlon and Elf. And
the Revlon one. Wasn't that the one my sister made us get?
Yeah.
The Revlon was beautiful. Yeah,
the Revlon was really nice.
Very similar formula, but it was also waterproof.
Yeah.
But you ended up even doing, which is another reason I recommend this, the brush is a big selling point on this.
I put this brush in the Revlon.
That's what I mean. It just to have, because it actually fit.
Yeah.
And
it's the same package.
Yeah. So that's a reason just to almost have this brush if you're a liquid liner person. It was great.
It's stunning. I love this so much.
Yeah. All right. And then we have the Milk Hydro Grip Skin Tint and another shocker, everybody. I gotta zoom in on the name. I know. Can you believe it? The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blurred Matte Tinted Moisturizer.
You scare me.
Can you believe it?
Charlotte Tilbury and Laura Mercier and Bobbi Brown all in one episode.
Shocking.
Where's Clinique?
I know.
Is she next?
I know, girl.
Black Honey Pop.
Black Honey, yeah. Like, so, I'll start with Laura. They sent this to me a little while ago, and I, of course, I've told you guys, I used to freelance for Laura Mercier, and we're going back at least 8 years. People used to want to masturbate with the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. It's all I ever sold.
In that oval
it sold
tube.
itself in the gray, colorless, lifeless, loveless
Roger colored.
Roger from American Dad.
Yeah.
And girl, it sold itself. People would and I used to do it, and I was like, it was like tinted water that just blending it in on your hand, no matter how much you used, by the way, looked like you had nothing on. And I was like, okay, what's this fucking foolishness? Pick the colors. They asked me, sent it to me. I use shade 02, which it is beautifully cool tone. It's what I'm wearing now. Balances sebum production immediately and over time. Reduces the appearance of pores, which yes, she does, because mattifies, smooths, and blurs skin. It says plant-derived something powders and French clay. First of all, the coverage on this, like, look at the material, the skin, and
it does look good.
I should have saved it to show you guys, but a creator on TikTok a girl did full glam with it. Very dark skin too, because they actually now have better shades. Full glam. Like you can wear this as a tinted moisturizer or build this up like no one's business, but the texture is so blurring and smoothing. The wear is stunning. I was like floored, and honestly, I've been like addicted to using this. I don't feel safe. Who am I?
I don't know.
Can you believe it?
Me. No.
I know.
But I have to say, good for them, though, for finally reformulating this again
Yeah,
to being
I
good.
know.
Because when they redid it, because the colors were shifting in the bottle, Miss Copper.
Girl, separating, yeah.
Girl, and it was copper when people were squeezing tan out on their hand, bright orange. And they were like, is that normal? And I said, look.
What was that?
Look at what brand this is.
I know.
You're asking me what's normal.
I know.
Their setting powder is concrete before the water gets mixed in.
Girl, literally. I actually, at first, instead of Laura, I had the Supergoop, which we love, the Skin Tint SPF 50, but we've talked about that ad nauseum. Definitely pick another, if you love that, that's amazing for summer. But this has even more coverage because I think this is SPF 30, which so normally I'd go, okay, I would just do the Supergoop, which I might have even said recently, but it's the more I've been using this, I'm like, mama, this is like, the most unclockable tinted moisturizer with, if you use a dot, all the way up to this. It's beautiful. And I combine this with the Milk Skin Tint because I feel like the Milk Hydro Grip. Because I will say, I feel like if you are nose oily, I don't know about, it breaks up a little bit.
This is what I have on now, and I love it.
If you have dry skin, like just dry, not combo, the Milk Hydro Grip, man, it definitely dethroned because Makeup Forever came out with their skin tint recently, and I've been using them back to back to kind of see which one was better. And the Makeup Forever was really blurring and beautiful coverage. It was the wear. It was like I said to you after we filmed, because I might have been wearing it in next week's episode. I don't know, but I looked at you. I was like, "Is it off my nose?" Like when I looked in the mirror,
Makeup Forever,
like, yeah. And the Makeup Forever was off the nose. But this has that, the Hydro Grip in this has that snail mucin texture where it fucking grips to the skin, and it is just...
It's amazing.
So hydrating too.
I love it.
Beautiful. So these were like our complexions for the video. Especially entering into these times of year. I mean, I use tinted skin tints and tinted moisturizers all year round, but especially heading into spring and summer, like these are going to be my rotations. So good.
Okay, and then next up, two of my favorite brushes that I've been really reaching for lately, which is also a little bit of a shock for me because I hate double-ended brushes because you can't store them. But these two are like the House Labs, the dual-ended, and then the Makeup by Mario, the F4, are two of my favorite brushes, especially for concealer. I use the House Labs, the flat edge, and then the other side I use for foundation.
Yeah.
And then the Mario, the big side I use for cream contour bronzer, and then the small side I do for cream blush.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Even the small side of the Mario, I love for foundation.
I do that side with concealer too, before the House Labs came out.
Because it looks like it's honestly, now that Ulta fucked up and changed the number 16 brush we loved.
Yeah.
This is the closest we have. Number 12. Now, this I feel like is great.
The dupe of it. Yeah.
So,
and even the House Labs, that other flat side, I feel like is very similar to that Ulta brush and the 47 at Sephora. But these two are my, like, I can't believe how much I love these brushes. Yeah. And I'm like, I would get doubles of these, so if one's dirty.
Totally.
Clearly.
But a lot of multi-use. You're right. You could do concealer, foundation, cream blush, bronzer, contour. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
All right. And then we have the new closest. Oh, not closest.
Kosas
Cloud Set Powder. I got ahead of myself with the L. This is new. I bought the pink. So lovely. Even, I would say all skin types, because this gives me what Huda gives me as far as blurring. Not full blurring like Huda, but the setting power of Huda. But it, believe it or not, swatching it on the hand, it has the most microscopic little glow to it. Almost, and we were saying, I believe, kind of like the way almost the NYX butter bronzers and blushes look like they have it, but then once it's on the skin, it's more just like light diffusing rather than seeing any shine. And being more combo leaning dry now, I just think this gives that kind of a little bit of that light diffusion radiance to the skin that it's like just subtle enough, almost unconscious when someone's looking at you, that if you have dry skin and you're nervous about powders, really Laura Merciering you, really just getting you ready for the casket. Like, this was really stunning. They're beautiful powders.
Love this.
I love it.
Okay, and then next up we have the House Labs, the glassy blush bombs, and then the powder blushes as well. I
love them.
I don't know.
She ate up the blush game.
She really did. And why have we just kind of
I wonder if she's ever going to come out with
here?
new makeup again.
And it's so funny. She either rides the House Labs train to the bank and back, or we just don't talk about House Labs for 6 months, and then we drop an eyeliner or mascara and think that was good enough when they both suck.
In like a year, girl. Like, it's been a while
It's been a
since we've
long
had
time.
anything significant.
I wonder why that is. I wonder if that's like a Sephora thing. Like, you have to plan your launches, because even holiday for them was like boring.
Well, and really think about this. How gaggy. Maybe she did underestimate. This is the first time she's in Sephora with this brand while having an album. Because House Labs hasn't been in Sephora for more than 5 years.
Oh my
God.
God.
That was her last album. So I'm almost wondering if she was like, I don't know, if there's a little bit of that balance there. Because doing one or the other is all time consuming. Look at Rihanna.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like that.
Well, we know she was working on new music because nothing else happened with House Labs. So it's not like she was dumping out product.
Maybe it was, But both of these eat the house down. Cream blush and then the powder version, either or, both. If you want, just, oh my God. So
unreal. With the glassy blush bombs are and I still want to try the highlights.
I know. She came out with highlighters kind of in that color fuse formula, but they're online only. How annoying.
I don't get that. How do you have a new launch and it's not even going to come in store?
And now the bronzers are coming back with less shades.
Less shades, and now they fit multiple tones.
And they're probably smaller.
Oh, God. Could you imagine?
Like, they're going to be the teacup size of the way the blushes came back. Girl.
Oh, my God.
I know.
I will swing. Ooh, there ain't no other way. These are the Fenty Cream Bronzers. So this, you actually got me hooked on phonics.
You never,
and I have never.
For me to get you hooked on a product that's been out for 8 years is insane.
And I got this in gratis when I worked at Sephora, and I gave it away the second I got it because they gave me Butter Biscuit. Oh my God, Butter.
Yeah. Butter.
You better believe it.
You better work.
Oh my God. But yeah, these are so stunning. And the shade range is perfect. I would say I would like to see a couple more.
Yeah.
Like in addition, but these colors are so beautiful and very, very like.
Yeah.
You can mix a couple shades if you're in between, but I don't want to be doing that. So.
Because the amber shade for contouring is stunning. The darkest shade has the perfect amount of cool tone to it.
Yeah.
But you're right. I almost wish she kind of just expanded where, because in my opinion, it's like contour at the beginning and end, and then everything in between are bronzers.
Mm-hmm.
And this is called a bronzer, but I'm like, add shades so that you can call this like that. There's like Rare Beauty bronzers and contours, like it alternates because, but in coinciding shades, so that there's like in a shade range, it's contour bronzer, contour bronzer, contour bronzer, because that's the downfall. But if you have super fair skin, we've said it, amber's incredible, and this one has more of it's your cream, a pot cream, more hydrating, more. Where I have the next up is the Rare Beauty. What do they call these? Liquid bronzers? Liquid contours?
I think they're bronzers.
Yeah. Oh, no, liquid contours, she called them.
Yeah?
I think they're...
Yes. You're right.
Because
she has the stick bronzers.
Yes. So in this, from lightest to darkest, it goes contour, bronzer, contour, bronzer, contour, bronzer, and then the lightest deep shade contour. And since my Trixie stick, I hit pan on my little stick.
And you won't reorder that.
I know. Well, because if this sucked, I would have, but I haven't stopped using it. That's what I have on now. And when I'm doing like just, I will say every day when I'm not like looking to contour, I use the second shade. And then when I'm doing like glam and I want to like sculpt, that's when I use the lightest shade, Gentle, which is more cool tone.
Yeah.
So, because they are cool tone, which I actually appreciate. But this almost is like, because it's so similar to Trixie. It's literally Trixie in liquid form. So I feel like I'm cheating on her. But these are so amazing. And they're big. Like, you get a lot.
Huge.
Big mistake. Huge.
So next up we have the Lawless what are these called? Like the fill my lines lipsticks.
Lip filler. Isn't it lip filler? If I say it 3 times, it makes it true. No, I think it's everything in that, isn't it?
It's like smooth the plump the smooth. I don't know.
Line
They're
plumper.
the plump. Yeah. Something.
Who cares?
Plumping satin lipsticks specifically for the shades Platinum and Wedding Day for me have been
Stun. Oh god,
amazing.
But I love that they came out with a full nude range.
Yeah, this is really cool. And I love that I consider all of these shades too more shades that you would use in like the center of your lip. So you would pair this always with a lip liner. You're not wearing this alone. You're not just raw dog and lipstick. I feel like these are meant to be worn with deeper liners so they kind of have dimension.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. At least that's what I feel like with this shade range. It's supposed to be worn with liner.
Yeah.
So and Platinum has my heart. It is literally almost Flesh Pot.
Yes.
The OG Flesh Pot.
Yeah.
So.
And you're right. They are, because that really is the concept of a nude lip. Like, you're never really doing a nude lip to the edges where it's just white. Jennifer Lopez whited out. Like, but a nude lip really always has that contrast of a darker liner. So even for darker skin, like from honestly, I would say excluding the red swatched in the beginning, but then other than Platinum and Wedding Day, which you could still wear if you are skilled enough, if you have dark skin, the rest of them with like a brown, whether it be a pink base brown, cool, warm, etc., with the coinciding feathering fading into that nude lip if you have dark skin. This whole range of lipsticks is such a good nude line. Okay, and then I included the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray, which I have recently fallen back in love with. I forgot how much I loved it because I haven't had it in forever, and they sent me another one.
That's not true, Ellen. This was sitting in a drawer.
Which we threw out because it was she was expired. The old one. What? Oh no, you're right. We found it in my PR and it was unopened, which is why I wasn't nervous.
No, my
PR. You're right, girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, Milk doesn't send me PR anymore, I don't think.
Oh, true.
What? Okay. Especially because, which this will make sense as to why we kind of have other setting sprays on here. Recently, I'm separating my setting sprays. It's time to call it what it is. Finishing sprays, setting sprays. Finishing sprays like the L'Oreal and the One Size, even though they call themselves setting sprays. Those are the stop, drop, and roll, lock hairspray, lock it in, not moving. Then I use a different setting spray that adds the moisture back in, that makes the powder melt in, that adds the hydration back to the skin. And it wasn't until I rediscovered her that Miss Milk, I was like, oh, I forgot you were the best one for this. Like, soak the skin, breathtaking hydration added to the skin. And then, new from Huda Beauty, Easy Bake Setting Spray just came out. Okay. I used her yesterday and today. I did what you said to do because you clocked it. When we felt this for the first time, just even the natural shine to your skin after it dried down, the visible moisture had dried down. It had taken the shine away. There was immediately almost like a mattifying feeling to the skin, not in a dried out tight way, but in a, when I rubbed my skin after putting this on, there was no oil left on the skin. It was like a blotting paper for our hands. You said you should try it as primer when we unboxed it. Yesterday and today, did it as primer. Before I even started my goddamn makeup, as if I did a blotting paper on my nose, like any oil, anything gone.
Wow.
After, same thing. You still get the hydration from it, but then as it dries, it's like it dries matte. So it almost feels like you do a second thing of like, not a second thing of powder, the same way that would maybe make you look dry, but that oil absorption underneath and on top, where these were my two picks for like moisture-y setting sprays, because I feel like these are not only the only two that give you the wetness, watery spray to make the powders melt in, but they both, depending on your skin type, change the finish. Add glow, add hydration, or keep you and make you stay matte.
Yeah.
So I'm so blown away by the Easy Bake. And then, fell in love with milk.
Oh, I forgot about this. So this is the Tarte LifeLock Hydrating Setting Spray. This is somewhat new too. Got this on TikTok Shop because it was free if you bought the concealer. So I was like, whatever.
Nice.
I was like, I'll get another Radiant concealer because it's the best light coverage concealer.
Yeah. Allure,
best. Yeah, that's a callback. This is so incredible because it is waterproof, 16-hour wear, hydration, everything. I have been loving this because it's like, it doesn't make your skin wet and dewy, but it really just adds that like
wet and gushy.
That good. Yeah, this has been like one of my favorites lately. It is incredible.
I gotta try this. I didn't even know this came out.
Shocking. Like Tarte is on here.
I know. What is happening, guys? What's happening to us? How would you say this compares to milk?
It's better because it's waterproof, but it's the same.
Okay.
It's the same kind of thing where you could use it before and after, kind of like Huda, where but the finish this gives the skin, it's absolutely. I think you would like it because it's not. It makes your skin feel locked in, like a one size, but you get a skin-like quality like the milk
because of the moisture. The actual wetness.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, unlike one size, which is like hairspray. Which, oh my God, guys, I mean, take a shot every time we have recommended the one size setting spray, but it's just a makeup staple. Stock up. Do they still have the big size?
I think.
Yeah, that'd be great if they did. I would definitely order more of the big.
The sale,
just to get it cheaper. But the real news tonight at 11.
Good news. She's not dead.
Good news. It literally is back, bitch. The Go Off makeup removing spray from One Size. The way you and I mourned the loss of this, because this was I didn't realize until this came back and he made videos about it saying that this was their first product.
Yes.
Girl, this is basically makeup remover in a can, but like a makeup remover oil spray right on the skin. I used to use this. Girl, the amount of times this melted Barbara's face off. Let it sit.
My labels would peel.
Girl, let it sit for 45 seconds. There will not be an ounce of makeup on your skin. It literally, and then I loved Patrick Starr, owner of One Size, not only brought this back, but he basically was saying a lot of the controversy. Take two. Controversy was from the packaging was very similar to the setting spray at first. Mm-hmm. So people were using the makeup remover as setting spray. Imagine getting your makeup done.
Beat and then you spray it off. Have to start completely over.
Girl, like, oh yeah, you're done. And you're done. Who cares? And so he was like, I watched his YouTube video and he's like, it's a red bottle now. It has the black band that says remover. It has a black cap. I'm like, if people are still make that mistake at this point, it's on them.
Yeah.
Like you can't. But he said he also got it like clinically tested and got it put through whatever ringer it needs to go through to officially be able to say that it is also a now it's marketed as a Go Off makeup remover and wig adhesive dissolver. So you can spray this on your hairline, like if your wig, callback, my wig, when I take my wig off, it melts the adhesive that holds the wig on.
Wow.
But doesn't strip the skin. And I remember his YouTube video was great. He described like what oils are in it and everything else, that it's super hydrating. But when I tell you, just melts like... So either or, if you want to do the cleansing balm Elemis or this maybe, but this and... I think he might have said this was limited edition?
I was just about to say,
what are we
limited
doing?
Edition. Don't piss me off.
Why? So grab this while you can. And I'm positive it comes out actually the first day of the sale.
It's
April
already 4th.
Out. Really?
Yeah. I saw it in my app that I could add to basket, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe that was a glitch. Maybe it really isn't available till March.
Because I swear I looked at his Instagram post.
Let's make sure. Because sometimes Rouges get like a preview of product. Yeah, girl, add to basket. Oh, coming soon.
Yeah.
Oh, April 4th. But look at that. Add to
I
basket.
know. Weird.
Love.
So yeah, it launches April 4th. So the first day of the sale. This is just like unbelievable. My God.
I'm going to get 2.
If
not 3.
Absolutely. I'm stocking because God knows how long it's going to be around.
Okay, products like that do not need to be limited edition. If it is a staple,
Girl,
what are we doing?
I know. Alrighty, everyone. That's our Sephora recommendations. Drop yours if you have any that you would recommend. If we forgot anything, but I'm excited for the Sephora sale. I haven't, other than our shopping trip the other day, I really haven't gone ham, and I'm excited to buy shit I want. Because that's the thing about PR. I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed. I love it. But
could you bless me with something?
Could you bless me with
something? PR-wise.
PR-wise. But, let's call it like it is. About 87% of what I get, I'm like, it's not exciting. So, I don't buy a lot of makeup. So it's fun to actually get to buy shit I want to, and I don't get PR from those brands, so I don't always.
I've been seeing everybody get everything we named on this list in PR, one size included.
Yeah, girl. So I normally do get one size, so maybe I'll get that. But so I'm excited to just buy shit I want and I know I'm gonna use.
Right.
So I'm gonna go hard, especially that YSL fragrance
and that Glossier.
Oh.
Ooh. That's horrible.
Thank you for watching another episode. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for your video episode one day early on Sundays. It's available to stream everywhere on Mondays. Subscribe on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star review. Wherever you are, we hope you are happy, safe, and healthy. And remember,
you are beautiful.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye, driver.
Bye, driver.